Should we go YouTube Live?
When?
Now?
Why?
I don't know.
No.
Why?
Why would we?
I don't know.
Let's not do that.
Just to go crazy.
Run the bumper.
Don't run the bumper yet. Okay, we still gotta welcome him in. Today,
Welcome. I'm Seron Brown.
I'm Aaron Mamuyac.
Yeah, we switched it up this time. And this is CXC.
Yep.
Where Christianity meets culture.
Yeah, man. So how was your Easter?
My Easter was blessed.
Oh, yeah?
Spent time with family
Okay.
and friends.
Yeah.
Food. Just a good time.
Do you have any like Easter like traditions or anything?
No. I just like to say, I know it's very rough during the holidays sometimes. Just remember, family's family.
Yeah, that's real.
Never forget.
That's real. You try not to. Sometimes you do.
Mm-hmm.
So I know some people. The reason why I asked that, I know some people who give like presents on Easter to their.
I was given a present on Easter.
Really?
I never received that before. Yes.
When? Just this Easter.
On Easter, yeah.
This is the first one.
Yes. And it was crazy. I was like, "What is this?"
What'd you get?
It was from. You know who it was from.
I don't know who.
Only one person will give me a present on Easter.
Oh.
That wasn't in my life before.
Oh.
It was.
He's got a new girl.
Socks.
He's got a new girl.
For those who don't know, I'm like greatly upset. I'm wearing the socks.
Oh, he's got.
They're like.
You don't wear those kind of socks, man.
I always wear these types of socks.
Let me get these guys on.
I always wear these types of socks,
you don't
man.
wear colorful socks here.
Yes, I do. Those socks are dope.
What do you see? What do you
She
wear?
gave me socks.
Oh man, this guy.
As well as my favorite type of candy, Crunch. But not just like Crunches. It was like little Crunch eggs.
It
was crazy.
Crunch eggs?
Yeah. Like,
So-
you have like the little eggs, chocolate eggs?
Yeah,
These
yeah.
are little chocolate Crunch eggs. All inside of a golden egg. So the socks and everything was inside one big giant golden egg.
How long you been dating Mary now?
Wow, we're just gonna name drop like that.
They don't know her last name.
That's crazy.
How long you been dating Mary now?
It's been like a month now.
A month. Oh, and did you get her any presents?
No. We're plotting now.
No.
I don't like to be
messed
beaten.
up, man.
I don't like
messed
to-
up.
I don't like to be beaten.
The scales have been tipped now, Seron.
I don't like to be beaten.
Have you ever been in a relationship during Easter?
No. Well, yeah, of course.
Okay, and this is the first time that they've given you.
Yeah.
You know what? Kelsey didn't give me any present. I haven't ever gotten a present. Period. Ever. Period.
You hear that,
Received a
Kelsey?
Period. It's just. But I do know, and I hate to be bring race into it really quick, but Filipinos don't give no presents during Easter.
Yeah, I don't think that's a black people thing either.
I think it's a white people thing. The only people I know, it's who give presents on Easter and Valentine's Day. White people. Is that normal for you? Do you get presents on Valentine's Day?
No, I don't get presents on Valentine's Day.
Me neither. I know a kid in my youth group. A couple of years ago, he got a Lexus.
On Valentine's Day?
On Valentine's Day from his parents. Obviously, his parents are loaded, but
Here, son, we love you. For our love, here's a Lexus.
Happy Valentine's Day.
They gave him something for each letter of love. The L is for Lexus.
It's so crazy.
The
man.
O was for your own private island.
It's so crazy. It's so crazy. I don't my presents that I only got were birthdays and maybe Christmases.
See, my birthday is so close to Christmas because it's in January.
Oh yeah.
So a lot of the times they're like, "Who just gave you presents?" I was like, "Dang."
No, I think I hit a certain age and my parents just stopped giving me presents. They just stopped. Last Christmas they gave me a T-shirt. They gave me a T-shirt that was 3 sizes too small from China, one of those Chinese websites, and they have Chinese sizes. So it was super. It was like a halter top on me. You could, my nipples were showing right through the. You know what I mean? Cut. You know what I mean? And then here's the disparity. They gave my brother a PS4.
That's how you do it, man.
My brother's 22, man. He got a PS4.
That's how you do it, man.
Oh man, whatever. Look, let's get into our first thing here. Oh, by the way, what let me just, before we get into this, how's your Easter at your church? Did you go to church on Easter?
Yeah, we go to the same church, Aaron.
I know. I'm trying to say it for the audience here. And
Easter at church was fine.
And
it was Easter.
And what was your thoughts on it?
What were my thoughts on church and Easter? Roll the bumper.
We already rolled the bumper, man.
We rolled it already. I miss you, Pastor Scott.
Look,
come back.
All right, I'm gonna call him out because he won't call himself out. On the hundreds.
Come back.
People watch this show, man. It's over hundreds of views right now.
Oh God.
So he didn't go into church.
No, I was at church.
But he was at church.
I was here.
And you missed the worship.
I walked inside and he said something like, "We have swag bags." I immediately turned around. I was like, I don't know what this guest pastor is talking about, but anything that has to do with the swag bag, I'm turning around.
We're honest here, okay? And so some people's taste of preference in preaching might not fit other people's taste.
Pastor Scott, come back.
But I would never condone. I called him out. I said, "You need to get back in there and listen to the sermon," because I already listened to first service. Why don't you? How important is good preaching to you? I brought it up for this reason so I could ask you it.
It's very important.
Okay. What makes good preaching?
What made Jesus a good preacher? The imagery.
So
he didn't just tell a story.
Uh-huh.
There's lots of imagery, and there's lots of things that go into preaching, or I don't want to say storytelling. That sounds wrong, but just preaching or public speaking in general.
Okay.
And some people don't have that.
Okay.
Like your tone of voice alone, you can lose so much people with a monotone.
Yeah, I agree. But is that enough to warrant you not going into?
Yes.
Why?
Monotone is enough to warrant me to not. Yes.
How do you justify that? Is that right?
How do I justify that?
Yeah, is that morally right? Is that wrong?
Is it morally right to fall asleep in front of in the service?
I guess it's not.
I write that.
You don't got to sit in the very front though.
But you still want me to fall asleep?
So
I'm but a man.
You are a man, all right. You could stay awake for a little bit.
I tried. You know what happened last Sunday? I fell asleep. I haven't fallen asleep in church since I was like 10. I was like, what is going on? It was crazy. And I was in the front row too. And then I woke up and I was making eye contact with the guy. I was like...
Oh man, look, I still don't warrant. Look, if anyone's out there listening, if you're bored with your pastor's sermon or preaching or whatever, I think you should still tell them. You should still go. You can't tell them. You'd be a hypocrite if you did. I'm sorry, all right, people. But we are bad Christians here. I'm not a perfect Christian. Neither is Seron, apparently, because he can't even stay awake. All right, roll the bumper. I'm just joking. Okay, our first story here is on, unfortunately, this is a very bad story, very negative story, but it is what is trending, I guess, or what is popular right now, so I guess we should talk about it. They're naming him the Facebook Killer. This dude, apparently on Easter Sunday, which was yesterday as the time of this recording, probably last week, if you're watching this right now, he went around and I guess he got in a fight with his girlfriend. His name is Steve, I guess. Fighting his girlfriend, or his girlfriend dumped him, or something. And he's recording himself on Facebook talking about his girlfriend, and then he's going up to this guy. He went up to like a 75, 76-year-old man, and said, "Hey, say my girlfriend's name," and then he shot him on camera. Like, we've seen the footage just a second ago. We reacted to it. It's like, it's pretty crazy. Like, it's legit. It's not a fake thing. Like, this dude on his cell phone recorded him killing another man.
He said this isn't the first time he's done it too.
Oh yeah, he said 13 people, right? And the other bodies, he said he snatched up and put them in like some abandoned house on whatever street he was calling it on.
That's crazy.
Yeah. What? Any thoughts on that? Reactions?
I think people are just like, the world is such a weird place. Like, do you ever truly know how someone feels about something, or how they'll react to certain things? Because pretty sure there's so much people in that man's life that would have never thought he would react to anything that way.
Yeah.
Like that girl.
He talks like normal too.
Yeah, he was completely okay with it.
This talk is like, he's talking like he's talking on a vlog.
He's like, I just want you to know, man, that you're gonna die right now because of blah blah blah. I'm like, you're saying like this is normal, like this is something people do every day.
He didn't have like an anger tone or voice or spike. You know, he was just talking calm, like, "Hey man, you're gonna die right now, and like it was like eerie. Like it was, there, and he's as of right now is this recording. We're recording this on April 17th. He's still at large, but they tracked his phone or whatever that people are asking him to turn.
You know what state that was it?
Pennsylvania, I guess.
We safe.
Yeah, we're in Florida. We're good. But
Florida seems to be where all the crap happens all the time.
Yeah, crazy things happen down here in Florida. We had zombies at one point. You remember that?
Oh, those bath salt zombies that were legit eating people's faces?
Chewing people's faces off, man. That's crazy.
People be going through things, man.
Bro, we had some crazy stories. We're in Port St. Lucie right now. It is nuts down here.
You gotta be very. Did you just tell people where we were?
Yeah, man. They know. They know where I am, man. I tell them what church we're at.
I'm not in Port St. Lucie. I live in Tampa. You want me? You got to come to Tampa. Anyway,
dude, people are crazy, man.
I feel like you just got to be so careful the way you talk to people because you never truly know what someone's going through.
Yeah,
and give me that one small thing, and it just pushes them like, clear over the edge.
We were talking about this earlier, and this new show on Netflix came out. Seron, you watch it with your sister, right? Sometimes, every once in a while. I'm watching it with my wife Kelsey, and 13 Reasons Why, and it's about a girl who committed suicide, and it's telling her story of why in flashbacks, and she's recorded audio cassette tapes or whatever, and she said that like it really touches on like slut shaming or bullying or friendships, drunk driving and stuff like that. So yeah, it's just you never know how you can affect someone in someone's day. I heard a quote saying
Aaron takes my chicken nugget and then I pass away. Welcome to your tape, Aaron. Welcome to your tape.
Oh no! It was only.
Welcome to your tape,
it was
bro.
Only $1.99, man. Come on, I could have bought you more, man. No, it's serious. Like you always want to be kind, man. You don't know the type of struggles people go through.
It's true.
Have you been mean to anyone or?
Always. It's my MO. Surround the meanie.
How are you gonna say all this stuff? How are you gonna say all this like heartfelt stuff now?
I'm joking. I think I'm pretty nice. I was just joking.
I mean, he's kind
of. To all the
joking.
people that know me, in the comments down below, let them know how nice I am. Tell them of all the nice things.
Shout out to Chloe and the band that plays. Hey. let us know, man. Let us know. Yeah, no, this guy, Facebook killer, dude, he's insane. I hope he gets caught quickly. I think someone like that should be put down, in my opinion.
Put down on the spot or put down?
Oh, yeah, on the spot.
You know how expensive it is to do to electrocute someone or to put,
shoot him on site. Shoot him on site.
So they just shoot.
Oh, yeah, open fire. Oh yeah! If the second the people see him correctly identified. That's against
the law.
No, it's not.
Everyone deserves the right to a fair trial.
This dude shot a dude on camera.
So you're saying he shouldn't be tried for it? He should just die instantaneously?
No, I think people should be safe first and foremost. So like if they see him, yeah, shoot him, dude.
But a part of his safety is his rights.
No, you.
So now, if you take it, you can't say that.
Yes, you can. Yes, I can.
Now you're bending the law, man. Now you're a law bender.
Look, no.
If you bend the law for one instance, you gotta bend the law.
No, look, you don't know the law. Look, the law. If you are I don't know the legal terms.
Everyone has the right for fair trial.
No, yes, I understand that. Yes.
Do you know why that law came into place?
Yes, okay, because a long time ago, people just kind of, didn't have fair trials.
It was one specific.
Oh, there's one specific?
One specific thing.
What is it?
Was one guy who worked for the news was slandering the British.
Okay.
Right? Hey, someone correct me if I'm wrong.
Come on, man. You ain't gonna tell me.
Was slandering the British, and they wanted to put him to death for it.
Yeah.
But this is also how freedom of speech became a thing.
Right.
But he's saying he should have the right, freedom of the press.
I understand.
And he should have the right, and everyone deserves a right to a fair trial because they didn't even want to try him for it.
I get that. But, all right, this is a different case. It's not the same case.
Because you're saying in that situation that no one deserves a right to a fair trial.
Okay,
just because he killed people, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying killing people is right. I'm saying it's really bad he did that. But he deserves...
It's really bad. It's terrible that he did that.
He deserves to be tried, and the family of the people he killed deserve to say what they need to say to him to their face in court.
Okay, fine. Deserve... But here's the thing. Here's what's different about this. Is that when you're out...
You kill that man...
No, hold on. No. If you're out in public and I shoot somebody...
Shoot him in the knee.
Okay, no, I shoot someone dead in the face, just like this dude. All right, no one's gonna come up to me and says, "Oh, you're gonna go to the fair trial. You're gonna go to the fair trial," and I'm not gonna say, "I have a right for the fair trial because some other guy is slandering the press in Britain." You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't happen. If he's out in public, he's a danger, an immediate armed danger, immediate to anyone else that he sees. Random people.
This is Port St. Lucie, Florida, and a lot of people walk around with weapons. Everyone's getting immediate armed danger. No. They have
legal rights to that.
He probably has a license.
Right to bear arms.
He probably has that.
You lose that when you shoot someone. You lose your rights. Those rights are forfeited when you commit crimes. That's why people in prison. You don't have those certain rights anymore because you committed crimes.
Because you're a felon.
Yeah. So you lose certain rights when it infringes on other people's rights. That you don't have ever the right to that. He had the right to live.
He said he wanted to kill enough people, so he got the death penalty. Those were his words.
Who?
That's what he said.
He got the death penalty?
He wants to kill enough people so that he gets the death penalty.
The death penalty. Well, he could just kill one person and get the death penalty, honestly. He could just shoot himself. Why does he want the death penalty if he just shoot himself?
He doesn't want to kill himself, maybe.
Man.
Maybe he's too coward to kill himself.
Yeah. The guy's a coward, for sure. But the guy's mentally ill, I think. I mean, I don't know him enough, but someone who's going to be going around shooting people, blaming on his...
I don't like the term mentally ill.
Why not?
Huh?
Why's that?
Because who's to say we're sane?
Yeah, I guess you're right. That's fair.
I don't like that. Like, who makes this standard of what a healthy mental person is?
That is fair. I mean,
because Albert Einstein was going through a whole bunch of problems.
I agree with
and he was a flipping genius.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. Never judge a fish on its ability to climb a tree, right?
I don't... Look at all the savants in the world.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. But there is, I mean...
I'd like to say the brain is an interesting thing.
Can you disagree that there are some people on, maybe autism?
Yeah,
on
of course.
Or something?
I'd like to say there's some people that are going through some things and their thought process is out of the norm of everyone else's. I don't know if I would call that an illness.
Yeah, I guess it's hard.
I feel like things like that are thrown around so loosely.
Could you use that then? You make mental illness subjective.
It's like with ADD. Like a child doesn't pay attention and they automatically is like, oh, he has ADD.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hate that too.
Like they just start throwing it around.
Yeah, I'm with you. But that's what you're doing right now, right? You're saying no one's mentally ill. Like you're not saying that, but that's where someone would take that logic, right? There's no mental illness. Who's to say who's healthy and who's not? You have to have some kind of barometer, right? I mean, like, who's to say we're not all dying? We're all unhealthy. Blood pressure? Like, the numbers? I don't know. BMI? I don't know. It's hard to say when you make things like that subjective. I'm just saying. I don't know the answer. I'm with you. I agree that, like, people, you can't judge, Albert Einstein, savants, geniuses, Kanye West, right? You can't judge him. Yeah, I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like,
only God can judge me now. Tupac.
Was he
greatest rap line ever.
That actually is probably true. We're moving on here. Our next topic was up for debate, actually. We usually try to cover a music genre of sorts, and we ran into a ground. Seron, you wanted to cover a song.
Yep. Unforgettable by French Montana.
And I wanted to cover Black Spider-Man by Logic.
Or is it Unforgivable?
I mean, I don't know. It's your song. I don't freaking know. I will say this though, Unforgettable.
Unforgettable. I was gonna look it up.
And then a conversation got brought up, and we wanted to talk it out with you guys. Some people, like Logic's Black Spider-Man, is very uplifting and positive and unifying. It's like an anthem. And French Montana's Unforgettable is, how would you describe it?
I would describe it as I don't know. It's not that it's not uplifting. It has like this weird feel to it. It feels cultural.
Yeah.
It makes me feel like
it makes you feel like that.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like it makes you feel different, but it's different than like those other like club songs or anything like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
It feels.
You said that
it feels right.
You said people that prefer, and I'm not saying that his song is, but people prefer ratchet over unifying, or ratchet over positive. Mm-hmm. Is that right?
I feel like people a lot of times when they listen to music, or like even like like some people say they play video games to turn their mind off.
Right.
A lot of people do that with music too. More people do that with music than anything else. So when they listen to like ratchet music, I don't even really think half the time they're listening.
But don't you think?
Like, don't get me wrong. I've listened to ratchet music and I've listened to the beats. And I'm just like, ooh,
bro. You know how I feel about this, right? You know how I feel about
splash,
this, right?
drip, water splash. Ooh, ooh.
You know how I feel about this, right? This is a whole channel, right? Like. It doesn't. You don't turn your brain off. Like those are like messages that are being sent to you. Mm-hmm. Like, do you agree with that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so like if you listen to like ratchet music all the time, you're gonna start acting a little more ratchet. Do you agree with that?
I am not ratchet.
Do you agree with that? Music can like, help affect moods.
Of course.
Okay. Do you agree that if your mood is affected, does maybe some of your thoughts get affected?
Of course.
Okay. And when thoughts, if you think about things over and over, do you think that those thoughts can manifest into some minor form of action?
Of course.
Okay. And so if you repeated actions go into habits, and habits into lifestyles, and that's the track.
That's the track.
That's the track. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's. I'm not saying if you listen to people killing all the time or doing drugs or ecstasy, you're gonna go out and kill people and do drugs and ecstasy. I'm not saying that. Mm-hmm. I'm saying your values gets placed on the values on human life get diminished. Mm-hmm. The values of what makes a man successful gets changed, altered a little bit. Mm-hmm. And so it's not huge turns of your ship in life, but it's like small degrees. You know what I mean? That's what I have a problem with, like listening to that music all the time. But then again, if I'm in the gym, I need something like heavy to hit me. Sometimes I'll put on, something a little heavy hitting.
That little scrappy.
I don't know if I've ever listened to a song by anyone named Little Scrap. Little anyone, really. Actually, that's not true. Lil Wayne, I've seen.
Little Bow Wow. Lil Romeo.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, wow.
There's so many littles, bro.
Yeah, there's a bunch of little people in rap.
Yes,
in the rap game.
Lil Jon.
Okay, yeah, that's a big one. Okay,
like,
yeah, I don't remember last time I listened to Lil Romeo or Lil Bow Wow though. I can't even remember a song by them.
We're playing basketball, up and down the court.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's sad. I think more people should listen to like uplifting and positive music and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. I wish it was better. Like to me, Kanye West with Graduation and all those earlier albums, I think he had some like uplifting music that was like commercial. That was very commercial. Jesus Walks was a great one. Blood Diamond, Sierra Leone, that was a great one. Mm-hmm. I can't remember. I'm saying, like, in that vein, he's bringing light to some things. Kendrick Lamar does it all the time, actually.
Can't Tell Me Nothing Was Beautiful.
Yeah, Can't Tell Me. I mean, these are some.
Touch the Sky was also beautiful.
Touch the Sky is a great one. Right? Yeah, I love that. The music video. I think he was Evel Knievel.
Yeah, right? He was.
Yeah, that's right. Kanye Evil, is that?
Tracy Ellis Ross was in there in that music video.
That was a great one.
Wow, that's some throwback Kanye right there.
Yeah, I'm saying like this is that's the type of music that I like. Honestly, like
not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
to any Yeezus wear, but if you want to send me,
no, we're not. We have only no.
Some of that Yeezy season.
Woo. No one sent him anything, right? All right, let's move on to our last.
It don't even got to be my size. I'll wear it like that little. Did you talk about the little tight shirt?
Little halter top.
Little halter top.
As long as it says Yeezus on it right here.
Hey.
Oh my gosh. Let's move on to the last one. Oh, I have a question here, and this is probably in line with Easter and Black Spider-Man. Do you think Easter or Jesus has been whitewashed?
By Peter Cottontail?
By Peter Cottontail. Who's that?
The bunny?
Easter.
Here comes Peter Cottontail.
Is that the name of the Easter bunny?
Yeah, right?
Peter Cottontail is the name.
Pretty sure.
He has a He has a name. The bunny has a name.
Pretty sure.
The bunny that is representative to all Easter.
Peter Cottontail. Google it.
Wow, I trust you. That's like Santa Claus to me. You know what I mean? Like, oh, his name is Santa Claus. I don't know if Santa is like a title.
The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
But I don't know if his name was Peter Cottontail. The bunny.
I think so. I'm pretty sure.
Wow. Do you think it's whitewashed?
Just a black guy in a white man's holiday. It's a Sunday in Jamaica is serious. Jamaica, like right now, they have like a Monday. Nothing still nothing is open.
Really? Easter big time here.
Yeah, from Friday all the way to Monday. Banks, everything closed.
Wow. Jeez.
Also, Jamaica has most church per square mile than anywhere else in the world.
No way. What kind of church do you know?
Like churches.
Churches. What kind of churches?
Churches.
Just all denominations, all types and stuff like that. I'm sure like Jamaica has their own different denominations from the United States and stuff.
They're more like Seventh-day Adventists and
makes
Baptists
sense.
and Pentecostals.
Christians then.
Yeah, Christians.
Wow. Jeez. I would think like
Jamaica is a Christian country.
I mean, I didn't know. I don't know if it was Catholic or I know Philippines is like more Catholic. I know a lot of Latin America is probably more Catholic, I would assume.
My grandma was Catholic.
So
I hated it.
No love to our Catholic brothers. I'm getting a lot of hate from our Catholic brothers.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah, on YouTube, I'm getting a ton of
Why?
hate. Well, this dude asked the question, "What's the difference between Catholic and Christian?" And I answered him, assuming like, okay, he knows what Catholic is and he knows what standard Christian.
Isn't it with the Catholic thing like you can't talk to God directly? Isn't that one of the things you talk to the saints? So they speak to God on behalf of you?
Yeah, no, I think...
that's a part of it.
Yes, okay. Well, I think... And I wish we had like a Catholic person sign in. They're probably going to flame you for... He doesn't know, okay? And I'm not an aficionado on this thing.
You can flame me if you want to. Just before you flame me, you send me that easy season 2.
What they do is they ask... It's kind of like if you ask me to pray for you. Mm-hmm. Like, hey, can you pray for me?
They ask the saint to go...
Yeah. But I think
to God for them.
They do still believe that they could pray to God.
But the whole point was that Jesus came,
That's
so
right.
you don't there's no barrier between you and God.
Yeah, and
you can pray to God directly.
Yes, that's what a Protestant Christian would. And you see, I'm making a difference right there for y'all haters over there. Yeah, so they would say that like you're just asking the saints to do that, but they also have the Pope, or not the Pope, the like the priest for confessional and stuff like that. And so,
but you don't need to confess your sins to a Pope. You can confess your sins to God.
Yeah, it all stems from like how they see the church as an authority, like the highest authority in their life. Like Protestants see the scriptures as the highest authority in their life. Catholics don't see just the scriptures; they hold the church on par, if not higher than the scriptures. And which is a problem. And here's where I was debating them, and I don't know if you want to get into this right now, but the debate was, hey, you know what? Is that really smart to do that? To hold the church, which is human tradition, which is humans making calls, or an unchanging book over 2,000 years. You know what I mean? Like, and I know I kind of slighted the question that in a way that assumes the scriptures, but that's my personal convictions and beliefs as a Reformed Protestant. So yeah, I mean that's where the difference is. One of the major differences, I would say. They don't hold to what's called sola scriptura. Sola scriptura is the scripture, the Bible is the highest authority. And we do hold like church authority, church history as like second highest, like somewhere down here, right? But they hold church authority to like, so like the Pope, priests, bishops, they're all like right here.
Oh, wow, yeah. Wow.
That's what I'm saying. There's some problems with that, right?
How was that? Okay. Wow.
What are you going to say?
Nothing. I don't want any flame.
Look, we should do it. We'll do it next episode. We'll hit on that more. Actually,
have a podcast just about that.
By the way, a dude on another podcast hit us up to see if they wanted to do like a collaboration.
Really?
Yeah. I'll look it up anyway. Yeah, so we're always open for collaborations, people guest starring and stuff like that. You could either be in Florida or we could, I guess, Skype you in or something like that. I just hope that we could all kind of like agree that, you know, Jesus is king and that We all love Jesus, and maybe on the close-handed, issues, we hold tight, but the open-handed issues we shake a hand with. Mm-hmm. But sometimes we got to swing that fist. You know what I mean? So
this is true.
All right, let's close out this episode on favorite movie of all time. We always got to go something in cultural news, music, and movie. What's your favorite movie of all time right now?
Step Brothers.
Really?
Yeah.
Step Brothers?
Step Brothers is dope.
Yeah, it was a great movie.
Step Brothers is dope.
It was a great. I just saw Daddy's Home. That was
Will Ferrell's hilarious.
Yeah, Will Ferrell's funny, man. Who's the other guy who was in Step Brothers? Who's his counterpart?
I don't remember, but he's usually there a lot.
Yeah.
He's also funny.
Yeah. I like Zoolander for the longest time. Zoolander wasn't that good, but I like those stupid movies. I don't know, but I think Zoolander was that's the only thing I can think of right now is Zoolander.
Step Brothers was amazing.
Step Brothers.
What's your favorite dinosaur? Velociraptor.
Didn't he want to be a dinosaur when he grew up?
A dinosaur?
He was like, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" "I want to be a dinosaur."
I don't remember that.
I think that was a real thing. I think he wanted to do
I don't remember that.
Yeah. Anyway, let us know your favorite movie in the comments section below. We're gonna be running a what's that called? Or DM if you're listening to us on SoundCloud.
A Q&A.
Yeah. We're gonna be doing a contest giveaway.
Oh, we're doing that too.
Contest.
We're doing both of those things.
Both actually we are doing a Q&A, probably a live Q&A show sometime down the road. And next episode we're gonna want to check out your comments down below. We're gonna pick a prize from something. We're kind of new at this, so we're gonna find a prize, maybe in this room.
Maybe.
I don't know. We'll see you guys next. Do you have any final closing thoughts?
Not this time. As always, like I like to say, stay safe.
Especially, seriously.
Facebook killers out there.
Bro, gosh. That's a bad note to end on.
What?
It just puts me in a bad mood.
Really?
Yeah, that puts me in a bad mood.
Boogity-bada! Zippity-zabbida! You ever seen Kazam?
What's that?
Is it Kazam or Shazam? The one where Shaq hops out of a
Oh yeah.
boombox.
No, he's like a genie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's Kazam.
No, that's not Shaq. It's Sinbad.
No. See? This a thing. This one's for you. There's a thing on the internet where people think there's a movie called Shazam where Sinbad's the guy in the boombox, but you remember it wrong. It doesn't exist. Not lying to you. He did that same thing to me because I thought the same thing. Look it up. And that's how we're ending the show today.
See you guys next time.